Flavors and Knowledge is a bilingual podcast focusing on gastronomic education in relation to a healthy lifestyle through food first. Our philosophy carries a moral obligation of sharing sensible knowledge to generate social awareness. Podcasts are in English with an accent and Italian.
Hello friends, welcome back to Flavors and Knowledge, the food learning podcast. I'm Chef Walter, and today we'll talk about ripening the dough. Nobody knows why we get up at night to drink water after consuming a large amount of pizza. Well, let me see if I can explain it in this brief podcast. We are on our way to regaining some well-deserved outdoor dining, and a good pizza shared with family and friends is what we need just about now, don't you think? Have you ever wondered why we get up in the middle of the night with a relentless thirst after having a pizza for dinner? You will probably attribute the sensation to a rich and elaborate topping, or perhaps a cheese that does not like you. But that is not the primary reason, although it may expand the issue a little bit further. The problem is forming the dough, the base, the canvas, where great artisans assemble extraordinary and straightforward ingredients to please our palates. It is all related to the leavening aspect of the formula, a fundamental step that does not allow too many errors. Pizza masters call it the ripening phase, when the wheat encounters water and exchanges enzymes that break down the starch and the gluten. It is nothing but simple science, the exact science we need to consider when cooking food in general. The ripening phase takes approximately 24 to 48 hours, and frankly, no pizza shop will be able to wait that long, but many others do, and those are the pizza places we ought to visit. A great pizza deserves all the leavening and the maturation necessary. Unfortunately, the salt added to the dough during the mixing stage will not disperse evenly and will remain forcefully in every bite. The science of salt dispersion makes all the difference between a quick rising dough and one that is matured. An outstanding pizza will be easily digested within 1 hour, leaving a pleasurable sensation in your palate and your abdomen. Let's not forget that there is already salt in the tomato that they are using, and the mozzarella as well, two of the main ingredients of the classic margherita, along with the salt which has already been added to the dough. So we have a large amount of salt present in a pizza as we start. Of course, you will be safer with a vegetarian-style pizza because vegetables have natural minerals. But imagine what happens when ordering a pizza which has been loaded with pepperoni, olives, cured meats, and various cheeses. By nighttime, the level of salt content is much too high for the body to be quiet, and will respond with a warning signal that says water is needed to filter through the mess we have just made. Lastly, be aware of the dough you purchase at a local bakery or supermarket. I refer to the one you see stacked up already in plastic bags and occasionally swollen due to the leavening, which occurs when the dough is a couple days old. Well, that dough has not gone through any ripening, anything. Instead, it is a quick rising formulation loaded with sugars and salt, the ingredients that will disturb your sleep, and it will generate all kinds of restless dreams. My advice to you is ask the pizza shop you like to visit if the dough they are using has been ripened and has gone through a detailed maturation process. And please let me know the outcome. I will be waiting for your answer. But I think I already know it. And that is all for this brief episode on ripening the dough on flavors and knowledge and the utilization of the time and the ingredients which are necessary as scientific components of the platform, which we call the base. Please follow this podcast on Anchor.fm or any of your preferred platforms. Follow us on YouTube under the Chef Walter's Cooking School page for brief educational videocast. In addition, our website, Flavors and Knowledge, will offer all the necessary information on our services, products, and program. Lastly, if you are in for a new vacation, you may want to consider our food and culture tours in Italy, and we have a couple coming up here in 2022. If you are on occasion today or tonight trying or attempting to make a pizza, always keep your eyes on a fire. We reconnect on the next round with another interesting food talk and opinions. Stay well. Ciao, ciao.
Flavors and Knowledge is brought to you by Chef Walter's Cooking School in Cranston, Rhode Island. For classes, workshops, events, and programs, please visit our website at chefwalterscookingschool.com. For all other services offered by Chef Walter's Food Group, check out our main website, chefwalter.com.